Sure, we are all familiar with oyster opening, but how much do we know about them closing?
All these bits of information are really helpful.
Easton White is an assistant professor of biological sciences at the University of New Hampshire, where he and a number of graduate students are trying to understand these briny bivalves better.
So what we wanted to push with this project is trying to get a much more fine-scale understanding of their behavior. And so understanding something about their behavior will tell us something about their physiology, what they're doing in the ecosystem.
Thing is, oysters really only have one behavior. They open and they close, almost imperceptibly. So the team at UNH came up with a way to study that one behavior. Sensors glued onto the freshly sanded shells of living oysters.
What that tells us is, based on that sensor, how often they're opening and closing and for how long. And what that tells us is how much they're feeding, how they're getting oxygen with this water flow, and potentially reproduction as well. So just by measuring opening and closing, we can understand all of that information.
We were on board when the UNH team deployed their first sensors in the field in October, leaving the lab in Durham and heading into Great Bay to connect with oyster farmer Laura Brown. Brown's Fox Point Oyster Farm occupies 2 acres in the bay.
I'm finished with my harvest season now, and I'm just ready to pull all the cages out deeper, kind of gets them a little bit of a blanket from the weather.
She says she loves the solitude and the hard work of farming. She generally leaves her cell phone off, but she is happy to welcome the technology being deployed by the UNH team.
Any information that can help me understand how an oyster grows can help me better take care of the oyster, and I think you can't dismiss that at all. I mean, they can do that piece of the science, and I'll do this part of the farming. So together, it's kind of a win-win.
While oysters lead a largely sedentary life, the world, or more specifically, the water, constantly changes around them. Temperature, salinity, visibility, and the ever-present predatory crabs all influence oyster life.
Okay, this oyster has been closed all day. Something is stressing it out. Is it water temperature? Is it a storm event? Is it some invasive species gnawing on that oyster? Like, it could be a lot of different things. That's what we're looking at with all these other sensors. We're doing experiments in the lab.
The sensors generate millions of data points each month. Part of the challenge for researchers will be interpreting the data and generating useful information for farmers. And farmers welcome it. When asked about what they need for their oysters, White says they have a simple answer.
I need them to survive. And so, as opposed to spending a lot of money getting more and more oysters, let's actually just spend some money getting them to survive from all these different stressors that we talked about, be healthier.
And in addition to green crabs, oysters are facing predation from invasive blue crabs, which are moving up more and more from southern climates because waters are warming.
And you know, studying oysters is hard business. I mean, they live in murky waters, tidal waters, and obviously what they're trying to do here is get some information that they can then communicate to farmers about what are the best conditions, what are the best places where you can do oyster farming.
All right. Up next, Boston's last lighthouse keeper.